Hey everybody, it's just Von82 and I'm back for more Fallout as I had hoped to do. It's been a weird day. Not bad at all, just really weird. And I try not to talk about anything too, personal on this. I usually save the, personal shit for, like, the Minecraft videos I do since, people don't give a damn. But this is actually a funny story, so I don't mean personal, like, I fear clowns and stuff like that. I mean, like, stuff that happens in my actual everyday life. Just need to check to make sure, yeah, everything's set up. So anyway, we'll be going after the Small Guns bobblehead, I think, today, which is at Gunner's Plaza, which is here. Have I been there? No. And, so anyway, recently got in touch with one of my oldest friends who I haven't seen or talked to in probably a decade or more at this point, and it was really nice to talk to him because he was one of those friends, the ones you've grown up with, together, and you've been through hard times. Because I live in Baltimore City. I've lived here all my life, and people never take it seriously when I try to explain to them that it is a harsh environment to grow up in. It's one of those things that everyone goes, yeah, okay, whatever.
How can something this beautiful exist in such a fucked up world?
What? The bear? Or this? I guess you mean the bear. No, I lost contact with him for almost a decade. Or more than a decade. And it was great to finally get in contact with him again and talk to him. And here's the thing, we both grew up in, like I said, kind of harsh environment. Really rough place, rough time, Baltimore City in the 90s. Not exactly an easy place. But, good. It was, good to have each other's backs. Now, here's the thing. He and I, did martial arts together. He and I got into way more street fights than I should probably admit together. We were in, like, several different bands together. I'm trying to think how to put this. This dude could do just about anything he wanted if he put his, mind to it. I mean, he played something like 7 musical instruments perfectly, and he was a musical prodigy. I mean, without any shadow of a doubt. And he, was a prodigy when it came to fucking martial arts. It was one of those, bad stereotypes. But, like, within being there a month, they had him being an assistant teacher, and it was fucking nuts. Of course, not so much the fighting aspect. He was just really good at the, actual... Really? Oh yeah, I have gained some levels from, crafting on gear. But yeah, it was that type of guy with just the infinite amount of talent that he could put towards pretty much anything and succeed immediately. So, I was interested in seeing what he might have accomplished with his life, And, he's actually doing really well, so that was really nice to see and hear, And, of all the things, I had expected him, I had not expected him to mellow out quite as much as he did. Like, his family was a giant shit pile. I'm not even going to pretend they weren't. They could have all caught on fire, and I wouldn't have put them out. Neither would he, actually, because, one of the things that he was actually... Okay, it's not like... What? That was a crit, and it missed. Thanks, Kate. But anyway, yeah, but he actually had a whole bunch of issues with, like, social activity disorders. I don't even remember all the details about. But anyway, in the things I never expected to happen to him department, track him down after 10 years, Motherfucker's working in quilting. He works with old women, you know, little old ladies who make quilts. Now, this is fine, and I am happy for him, but it was just such a sudden shift. But it fits in exactly with what I have told people for years. Once you actually manage to get out of Baltimore, or at least grow up enough, what you crave more than anything else is the abso-fucking-lutely boring and mundane. It's like, yeah, I used to occasionally end up getting into a fucking knife fight or something. I haven't in years. I never want to again. Like, you know, it is the thing about living in Maryland. It's, you know, or, well, Baltimore specifically. Everyone I know who has managed to get out of Baltimore City has been happier for it. One day I hope to as well, but still. But it is just so ridiculous to think that, you know, this guy who, on more than one occasion, it was literally the two of us trying just fucking desperately to hold our own against some motherfuckers with bats or something. And, yeah, I work in quilting. I work on a quilting retreat that mostly deals with rich elderly women. I really like it here. It's the ideal job for me. I don't have to deal with anyone angry at all. And you know what? More power to him. It sounds like a good job. Because apparently the rich older woman will just, like, if you're nice to them and smile, they'll just, like, tip you, like, 30 to 60 bucks. Like, okay. But yeah, that's the story, because it's one of those what in the hell. It's probably one of the reasons that, you know, as strange as it sounds, it's one of the reasons I play Fallout the way I do. You know, having lived and grown up in Baltimore City, I don't really care about anyone unless they are someone that directly, or their existence directly makes me happier. And that's actually not even remotely true. It's just the attitude that you kind of sometimes have to have. I don't need that. But yeah, that was just one of those... I mean, we got into so much ridiculous shit together. And it's not like, oh my god, we were, you know, on an unending path of carnage and destruction, just the two of us. What the hell? Okay. But, no, we got our ass beaten quite a number of times. There was no, like... I mean, that was just what happened. Usually when we were... Oh, that motherfucker up there has a bazooka. Usually when we were, like, somewhere out of state. Because around here, people were generally scared enough of us that, we could be left the hell alone. Which is all we really wanted. I mean... being left the hell alone is almost an ideal state for me.
Find anything good on him?
Alright, so... But, nah, it was just so weird. Because, like, I was telling someone the story the other day. You know, like, we were up in New Jersey. Which is, not a horrible place, but not anywhere I'd really recommend. I think we'd gone up for, like, a concert or something. And it ended up with, you know, my friend, because he would never stop fucking mouthing off to anyone for any reason. Ended up mouthing off to some, you know, guy, and a fight started, and... Oh, man. It was just too, you know, like... I think it might have been me. It's one of those things of, we fought so often I cannot honestly remember, or, you know, ended up fighting people so often I cannot honestly remember, a lot of detail. But, like, okay, let me do this. Alright, so, keys, feed, oh, well, there we go, Protectron control, choose personality mode, law enforcement. Alright, Oh, but like, we end up fighting this guy. We end up fighting this guy and getting our ass kicked just very badly. But this guy literally keeps, like, beating the crap out of me or him. And then trying to walk away or something. And immediately one of us would get the fuck back up and start trying to fight him again. And it ended up with them trying to explain, or having to explain to us that once they had kicked us out, knocked us over and beat us up a little, the fight was over and we could stop. Because that made no sense to us. I mean, it literally meant no sense to us because that's not how you do things around here. You would fight until one of you is either unconscious or dead. I've never killed anyone. I'd like to keep it that way. But I've knocked a bunch of motherfuckers out and then, hauled ass out of there. Let me tell you, I'm fat. They've got to be unconscious if I'm going to get the fuck out of there. But, yeah, so it was just so weird. Like, what's about quilting? Like, okay. And he's happy, and I'm glad he's happy. And now I kind of want to look into quilting. Because it sounds just as boring as I could like.
Here's a news flash. Everyone died when the bombs fell. No one left to tell that story.
Sorry, no, but that's just... it was just so weird, but I'm glad it's not just me that has embraced boredom and complete and fucking total mediocrity and just non-involvement, because let me tell you, I am a giant tub of fat now. I mean, I was always fat, but, this is a different level of fat. This is the, I ain't gonna be fighting anything unless it's a hamburger fat. And I like that. And if I ever wanted to, I still know how to get back into shape. I'd like to do it eventually if I had the resources and time, but, don't really. So, my Protectron is just fucking plowing away. Anyway. Yeah, so that's the random update for you that has, hi. Oh, that was nice. What do you got? Quick draw plasma rifle. Oh boy. I don't care. No, but those are also some of the stories that I have trouble telling people because, oh my god, you look at me and I'm just a tub. And I am. And I'm, I've always been a tub, honestly, but I don't have any problem with it. But yeah, when you have to explain to people, they're like, no, I did Muay Thai and I'm fat, and I did Northern Shaolin Kung Fu and I'm a fat ass, and, I used to get, like, no, trust me. You can be fat and still be slightly dangerous. Trust me, you had to, oh man. I don't know. But either way, boredom. I embrace boredom. I like the things that, like, right now, I can't even describe it. I've been watching videos of, I didn't want to sit in that fucking chair. Videos of people dissecting LED light bulbs for, examination, and I like things like that. I like being people, take things apart and explain how they work, and, etc., etc., and that's so boring to everyone I have tried to talk to it about, but it's like, no, you don't understand. It's boring as hell, and that's good.
You might want to think about dropping some of that crap you're carrying.
Yeah, I probably should. Wasn't there a weapons table? I want to say there was. I love the abso-fucking-lutely pointlessly boring. I recommend it to everyone. Alright, well, whatever. Where are you, Kate? Okay, alright. Alright.
Hey.
Alright, let's just give you... I'm not giving you any grenades or Molotovs or... plasma rifle, blah, blah, blah. You know, all this stuff in case you run into something that can use it.
Sure. Just keep your shirt on.
Alright. Life is so much so much better when that shit goes away. Trust me. And I don't know. It's hard to explain to people unless you grow up in, you know, a really, really poor area. Just how much everyone feels, even if it's absolutely not the case. Everyone feels like every moment and every shit like that is just fighting for survival. And it's not. It's not, even at all. And that's a stupid thing. You feel like you have to fight, you know, to survive because the other guy is fighting to survive and the other guy is fighting to survive. And together, you're all fighting to try and, you know, kill each other or whatever. No, it's not the case. If everyone just sat down and went, huh, we're dumbasses, at some point, life gets easier. There's also a really good step when you can learn to just run the goddamn hell away. It's one of the best things ever. You're going, huh, I don't need to prove anything to anyone. If I live, I win. Oh, I can open that. I believe the bobblehead is somewhere through this door. Oh yeah, I like that's it. Uninteresting life. I really do. Life being just completely mundane and whatnot is just top notch. Corn. Wasn't there? Ah, there we go. Bobblehead. Ow. Small guns bobblehead. Neat. Alright. Is this a small guns? Alright, I now officially have way too much garbage. Hi. Hi. Ow, ow, ow. I would love to get like a different double shot weapon. Really should have picked shit up first. Or not picked shit up, oh she's
Seriously fucked, you know that?
Really? I didn't see any fucking going on.
What kind of things you ask?
Huh? So anyway, there's other stuff you can do here, and sorry, I've just been kind of babbling non-stop, and it's not that interesting. There's the nearest exit. This way. Guess I'll have to just... like I said, it's more of a surreal thing to me than anything else. I was like, I'm glad he was able to get the hell away and find a nice life. Now I'm trying to remember what that fight in Jersey was actually, or what that, you know, fight was actually about in the first place. Once again, I know it was just Dave being a smartass, because that's what he did. And that's pretty much all he ever did. Was smart mouth to someone, get into a fight. It was usually almost always me that would end up fighting. I mean, if I was in trouble, he'd usually jump in. Unless, you know, it wasn't a good option and we'd both end up getting the shit beaten out of us. In that case, he would usually start looking for an exit strategy. Because, you know, that's how you do. Alright, let's, Let's see. Can I teleport out of here? I cannot fast travel when there are enemies nearby. Damn it. Is that asshole with the bazooka still up there? Yep. Come on. Why are carrying too much? Leave now, please. There we go. Come on. Can't even see what the hell I'm actually clicking on at this point. There we go. Alright. Sorry to babble at you all like that. It was one of those weird moments where I realized it wasn't just me. So, anyway, I think it's a good place to call it here. Next time, I promise I will not babble on quite that much about things you don't care about. So, till next time.